All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Yes, I did fail the national portion of my exam. Okay, I actually only missed 2 questions that put me back in the not passing zone. Okay, so I was like really, really close, like 68% when you need 70%. Really sucks because I was really, really close. I mean, I was just 2 questions away from actually passing. Also, I did pass the state portion, which is good, great. I passed the state portion, but you know, it is what it is, okay? I can beat myself up about it. I can just be angry at everything about it. But honestly, it's okay. So I want to give you guys a little bit of a short story, and hopefully you guys can understand this, and hopefully what I'm saying makes sense, okay? Essentially, I'm taking my test, right? And I'm doing the state portion, okay? You guys already know that I failed the national portion, right? So I'm doing the state portion, and I'm the only one testing now, okay? There is nobody else in the room. Now, obviously they have to clean and sanitize everything, but as expected, or as you would expect, right? They would clean them once everybody's done, okay? Well, that is not the case, okay? I sat there and I listened to this woman vigorously clean every single inch of that building she possibly could. Now, the thing is, I could blame her, okay? I could pull out the victim card and I could say, you know what? This is her fault. This is the reason I failed, okay? I can't even use that. I can't even blame her because I actually passed the state portion. She's probably supposed to wait until I'm completely finished. Or I could have just simply asked, but I would have felt rude, so I just didn't do it. Let's just say I did fail the state portion, right? I would have put her to blame, okay? But the thing is like, that would have been stupid, okay? Because what it really boiled down to was I just didn't study enough, you know? And that's with the whole national portion. I can't blame this woman because technically it was me at the end of the day, you know? It was me at the end of the day who failed the national portion, and I have to do better next time, you know? Having that victim mindset, which is honestly instilled into us just because of the world that we live in, it's stupid. It's like you pretty much like baby down to everything, and you don't ever take accountability for anything that you do wrong, you know? And it's really hard for people to do. It's really hard for people to say, "Oh yeah, I screwed up," you know? It's hard for people to do that. A lot of people think that they're perfect. A lot of people think, even if they don't maybe portray themselves as perfect, maybe they portray themselves as something else, right? Something maybe, I don't know, like they're stupid or something, or maybe that they're just a funny guy or whatever, but like to them, they're always perfect, you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of person you probably shouldn't be. Yes, it's good to have traits that you would work towards, that you want to better and perfect, right? But you're not going to become perfect, and you can't expect to place the wrongdoings on other people when you yourself are in the wrong, right? And that's why I wanted to just kind of get this out, just because honestly, I almost like I was in my head blaming this woman that if I did not pass the state portion, it would be her fault. The stupidest thing, the stupidest mindset. Yes, you could say that in my defense, right? She was kind of in the wrong, but like if she was technically allowed to do that, I mean, I should be able to pass regardless of what she's doing around me. I should be so focused and so well trained that I could just sit there and just do what I need to do and complete the task and walk out, you know? I shouldn't have to sit there and like, she wasn't in the back playing the baby's new album, okay? If that was the case, yes, there would have been a problem, you know? That album sucked. Stop pulling out the victim card, put it back in your pocket, or maybe just throw it away in the fire. Just do something like that. We'll get into the next part. All right, so a really big important thing that it's so important, okay? The thing is, and it has to do with deadlines and stuff like this in a way, and that's starting too late, okay? When you start too late, you're rushing to get everything done, okay? When you're rushing to get everything done, you're not actually, like, yes, you're learning, you're squeezing things in, but you're really not learning. You're learning on a very stressed level, okay? You're not learning on a level that you decided that you would put yourself through in order to actually gain something, okay? That is something that I wish that I would have done more of, is just actually putting in the time way ahead of time when I had the time. And I said that I didn't. looking back on it, you know, I I can guarantee that if I would have spent at least 2, or let's just say 2 extra weeks or 3 extra weeks, um, you know, 2 months ago or something like that, on the real estate stuff, that I can guarantee that I would have passed, okay? Guaranteed it. I almost like didn't want it, right? Until the time came that I was like, oh, I need to do this. Like, I need to figure this out. And I don't want that to happen for you. I don't want that. I don't want to see that. It happens to so many people, and it's so with so many things as well. And this is the kind of stuff that I really don't want to see you guys falling into, because it's something I've done myself, and I've never realized it as like significant until this moment, in which I have to pay another $81 to retake my real estate exam. That's a lot of money. What I had done 2 months ago, yes, it set myself up to maybe pass the state portion, but I could have passed both portions, okay? If I just allocated more time to the things that I needed to do. And I just want you guys to think about, in all aspects of life, to apply this, okay? Just please apply this for me. Please, please. All right, another thing I wanted to bring up, if you yourself have taken your real estate exam and you did fail, okay? What I want you to do is I want you to pull up in your phone, check your email, go on to that thing, and then open your report, okay? Now, the thing is, it'll tell you pretty much the subjects and stuff like that that you missed and whatnot, and pretty much, hey, what can you work on? What can you do better, okay? And I would almost assume that the courses that you were taking in order to actually be able to take your real estate test in the first place, you should be able to run practice tests, and hopefully those can break down different, like your contracts, your financing, your transfer of title, your all of those kind of things, right? Hopefully they can break them down so that you can go in there and then just like work on the ones. Actually, the ones that I was saying were actually the ones I need to work on, which is kind of funny. But anyways, and this goes for anything, okay? If you're watching this video and you have nothing to do with real estate, that's okay, because you can learn from this video, all right? If there is something that you struggle with, if there is something that you're not good at, okay, you need to personally invest your time into that, okay? That's where your time needs to be spent, on the things that you have weakness to, okay? If you're really good at math, but you're terrible at word problems with like long sentences and stuff like that, that are like trick questions, make sure that you're forcing yourself to do those kind of questions, because yes, you can stay with your comfortable zone, right? But you're not going to learn anything. You're not going to actually achieve anything. And sure, yes, it's going to be hard to get out of your comfort zone and start doing things that are difficult, but in the long run, you will have better success and stuff like that. Day by day, of course, it's not going to happen in like 3 hours of you working on something, you know? You're not going to fully register all of the important things that you ended up learning until probably the day later or something like that, or maybe like a week or 2 later. That's just how it is, you know? And one more thing, I just wanted to say that I will be taking my national portion again, so my retake. I will be taking that sometime either this month or early February. So make sure that you subscribe so that I can give you guys updates on what's going on, because, you know, there's always something you can learn here on the channel, and I want you guys to stick around. Hopefully it wasn't too long, because honestly, I've recorded a lot for this video. So once again, this is my kind of like, this is the end of the video, okay? This is the end of the video. And obviously, I already said subscribe, so like the video now. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys want to make more money, then, well, you can make some passive income right here. Honestly, this is like the only video I could think of to actually like give you guys right now that's on this subject. And if I have another real estate video out, this will be there instead, okay? But check out the video. I need a cool guy outro, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.